Welcome back guys for another video. Today I'm gonna be giving you guys a quick guide on how to get the Dragon Race before the fastest way possible. I am one of the first people to actually get it in the game, and I have hours of experience with this update. So if you want the fastest method to get it, then don't forget to watch till the very end. We just did a perm gas giveaway right now on this exact table right here. We are going to be doing a permanent dragon fruit giveaway because we just reached 100,000 subscribers. And if you want to be part of it, all you have to do is click that like and subscribe button and join our Discord down below. So without further ado, let's get on with this video. Alright, number one thing that you're supposed to do is join our Discord down below if you do not have a private server. The reason for this is because I will be playing with my people or my fans on my private server on Discord. There is a free private server on Discord right now that I have, which will be having pretty much a lot of people 24/7. Not really 24/7, but once this video comes out, I believe there's going to be a lot of people there. And it's a free private server that you can actually use. And the reason why this is important is because the next steps are going to be pretty crucial. So by the way, if you don't have mastery on Dragonheart yet and Dragonstorm yet, you might actually need to do that first. Now, the reason why this is a very annoying part, I don't think it's going to be the most hardest, but it's probably going to be one of the most time consuming. If you do not have a lot of Robux, like some people do, you will not be able to get this mastery very up quickly, right? Because you need both of them to be 500. You need both of these right here to be 500. So you're gonna need both of them, which will require you to actually craft them right here, which I know will take a while. So you're gonna need to actually craft them here. Both Dragonstorm and Dragonheart, which will take around 3 dragon eggs. What that means basically is you're gonna need to find the Prehistoric Island 3 times, because you can only get one Prehistoric Island once. So what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to do this first as a prerequisite. This is the first thing you're gonna be doing, okay? First thing you're gonna be doing is to get the Dragonheart and the Dragonstorm, and then get these things to 500 mastery, because that's pretty much the start of the quest, right? The start of the quest is getting Dragontail and Dragonheart, Dragonstorm to 500 mastery. That is the start of the quest. That is what will light these lamps right here up. So you need these right here to be at 500 mastery. Now, how to do this quickly? You can be server hopping Longma, you can be using Robux to respawn bosses, you can be farming the NPCs at Tiki Outpost. The way I did it was I respawned bosses and farmed Cake Queen, and I got it in under 1 to 2 hours. But without that, I believe it's gonna take you somewhere up to 3 to 7 hours. Now, this is the hardest part if you do not have Robux or if you cannot server hop Longma. This is genuinely the hardest part because there is no skip. There's no skip to getting this to 500 mastery. And that's the only problem. There's no skip to getting it to 500 mastery. Now, the next part after you get these all to 500 mastery is going to be finding another Prehistoric Island. You're going to need to find a Prehistoric Island tons of times for this, but here is when that exploit or bug, or not really exploit or bug, but this one feature will come in handy, right? Prehistoric Island does not despawn as long as there's one person, one soul on that island. So what you're going to be doing is after you've crafted Dragonheart and Dragonstorm and got to 500 mastery, you're going to go find a Prehistoric Island, and I'm going to make a video on how to get one very, very quickly, and then make one person, one of your friends, stay on that island until everybody is finished with their quest. This will make it so that the the Prehistoric Island will not be despawning no matter what happens, unless that person dies or that person leaves that island. And one of the best ways to do this is by skirting somewhere close to Zone 6 and Zone 5, so when it does spawn, you're not going to be very, very far away. And also, again, I'll be making a video on this. Now, once someone is staying on Prehistoric Island and you already have 500 mastery on everything, this is where you're going to do the next most annoying step. You're going to be doing the Leviathan Island. Now, the Leviathan Island can sometimes be, or Leviathan, okay, whatever you want to call it. Now, the Leviathan is sometimes going to be the most annoying or the easiest part of this quest, because sometimes you're going to get lucky and get a Leviathan early. Sometimes you're gonna get unlucky and take 4 hours to find a single Leviathan. Now, it's all up to luck, and it's one of the most annoying things ever because you actually need 5 people to do Leviathan. You need 5 people to do Leviathan. You can't solo it, so you are gonna need to be doing it with a server of people. So this is gonna be the hardest part for a lot of people. But I feel like this is probably the step that you should do last, because you're gonna need to bring Leviathan Heart through to the Hydra, the waterfall area, and then basically freeze this entire map. However, that only lasts for 5 minutes. So since it only lasts for 5 minutes, I believe this is going to be the last one you do once you already got the Prehistoric Island, and once you already have mastery on your stuff. By the way, if you try to bring it here without having mastery, this right here will not be lit up, and you will not be able to enter this right here. So once you bring the Leviathan heart to this island and have mastery on everything, open this right here, or interact with this first. Open this right here, jump down right here, and then interact with this right here. So yeah, one of the best parts about this quest is you don't need a full moon at the very least. But yeah, you don't need a full moon, which is very nice. So now, once you've done everything in Hydra Town, you've already gotten the quest from this area right here, because you need to get this quest before you go to the next area, which is going to be in Prehistoric Island. You're gonna need this quest from this guy right here. Right, if you go train, you're gonna need this right here, and it needs to say it will point you to Volcano Island. Now, this is where the thing that I said earlier is going to come in handy. The Volcano Island that your friend is in is actually going to be very helpful now. What you're going to do now is just use your pale scarf and then try to find your friend. Now, this can be very hard, which is why I'm telling you to tell your friend when you're hunting for Prehistoric Island to skirt between the lines of Zone 6 and Zone 5. The reason why this is very important is because once you're gonna go back to Prehistoric Island to do the actual Race V4 trial, which is called the Trial of Flames, then you're gonna need to actually be able to see them, right? Sometimes they're too far away to see with even pale scarf. Sometimes they're too close to see with pale scarf. Sometimes they're also too far away. So the best way to do this is make them skirt the lines between Zone 6 and Zone 5, so that when you actually need to go back there, it's a simple travel, right? And then once you're in there, the Trial of Flames is annoying as heck, which I will be showing you the actual method on how to do the Trial of Flames. If you don't do this method within the Trial of Flames, which is kind of like a bug, you will not be able to finish it. I'm telling you right now, it's almost impossible to finish. It's very hard to finish, almost impossible without this bug right here. So this bug is gonna allow you to jump very high. Now, you can probably do it without this, but it's going to be very difficult, and you're gonna need to master the entire step to do it. So the easiest way to do it, in my opinion, is to follow what I'm doing right now. This is only for PC. For non-PC users, you guys are gonna have to struggle, but for PC users or MacBook users, turn on click to move, then follow these steps right here. Jump, okay, right. Jump, right click, and Q. Right, try that. Okay, jump, right click, Q. And that is gonna allow you to jump very high, as you guys can see right there. Now, this is very important because you're gonna need to bring the relics or the lanterns to the very highest point of Prehistoric Island, which will take a while, and that's pretty much what this jump is for. Because if you don't have this jump right here, I mean, you cannot make it. I'm telling you, okay? You have to use this jump. Unless you're like very good at obbies and stuff like that, you're gonna need to use this jump, because there is a time limit of 5 minutes, and every 1 minute the lava rises up. So you're gonna need to use this method right here to actually get very, very high up very, very quickly. So after that, the race doesn't despawn, or the Volcano Island doesn't despawn, so you can just keep going back there again and again and again to train your Dragon Race Awakening to max. It's gonna take a while and some fragments as well, but yeah, this is pretty much the fastest method to actually do the Dragon Race V4 quest. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, then please don't forget to like and subscribe, because this video was very, 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 very hard to make. It took me several hours of grinding to actually figure everything out. So thank you guys for all your love and support, and I'll be making videos on how to get all the other items faster. So don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and join our Discord for the permanent Dragon Fruit giveaway. Peace out.